Today is the 14th regular meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear God, please bless our meeting today. May our discussions be fruitful, our decisions wise, and our community strong. Amen. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Present.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Here.
Commissioner Rogovich.
Here. You have before you the regular meetings, the minutes of the regular meeting of March 2025. Do we have a motion to approve waiving the reading of the same?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Rogovich.
Yes. This brings us to public portion. Anybody wishing to address the board on agenda items only, please raise your hand. You have 3 minutes after stating your name and address. Public portion is open. Any takers? None being seen. We'll move to resolutions. Madam Clerk.
In special resolutions, resolution proclaiming the week of April 13th through the 19th, 2025, National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week.
So moved. Second.
And discussion.
Mr. President,
Yes.
I've said it before, but it bears repeating that the folks who work in our call centers, our emergency centers, and especially in Lake County's Central Dispatch have one of the hardest jobs imaginable. They are watching with an eagle eye across multiple screens, waiting for calls, waiting for notifications, and when the emergency or the crisis finally comes through, they have to talk people through their worst and most dangerous moments in life. But we have some of the most qualified professionals, not just in the county or the state, but the world, working in our Central Dispatch and helping to make our entire community safer as a result, because we know that sometimes seconds matter. And when I was a councilman for the city of Willoughby Hills and we looked at moving to Central Dispatch, we didn't just look at the substantial savings to our local community. We also were so impressed with the fact that response times materially improved because we were working with the most qualified professionals. In the old days, and it was important work and people did their best, you answered the phone when it rang. That is not what dispatchers do today. I have seen firsthand how every moment they are on the clock, they are looking out for our safety. And so I recognize it is a stressful job, it is a hard job, but you are saving lives. And this is the one time each year when we get a chance to formally say thank you.
Christian.
I echo the comments by my colleague. Having had a wonderful experience with our Central Dispatch. Not to relive that morning, but
I love this story.
and we will not play the audio from that tape. But our second child was born a little bit sooner than we expected at home, and the professionalism and the quality of the gentleman on the other end of the line at our county dispatch was very needed. Not that it was a bad time; it was a very wonderful time. But needless to say, Daddy was a little stressed out on the other end of that call, and they did a wonderful job walking me through what I needed to do to make sure everything was ready. So I can attest to the professionalism and just top-notch quality of our dispatch team. So thank you.
And you had to buy new towels, I hear.
There was a need for some new towels. Yes.
Dispatchers have a near and dear place in my heart. As a mayor, for almost 7 years, my office was above dispatch in the police department, so I would see them every day. And I don't know how you get it in your mind where everything can be swimming along and routine kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden you have an emergency you cannot imagine. I had to live through, as a mayor and safety director, police shooting, and the level of professionalism the way things are run, you can tell training takes over, and everything, the adrenaline, how it spikes, and then the coming down from that, and how those things happen was incredible. I've heard it in past events through our city when we had the public come in and do a day in the police department, and I see how it affects the dispatchers even to that day, even though it was years later. It takes them back to that moment. And my assistant, when I was at the city, was a former dispatcher, and I think it took a good 6 months for her to realize everything doesn't have to be perfect up here. We can fix any mistake, where you couldn't do that on the phone when you had dispatch. You didn't have that luxury. And I had to tell her over and over again that I can fix anything we do up here. So don't sweat it. And it took a long time to get through that. And the nice part was I didn't get a lot of phone calls, because she would say, well, what do you want him to do about that? He came to stop calling, bothering him. So she had that edge on the phone too, so I never got many phone calls. So it was kind of nice to have too. But to this day, I'm very close with her and her husband, who's a police officer. So I see the value, I see what goes in day to day, and how you're always on the ready. So my hat's off to you. I know it takes a toll on you later in your career, and I wish you all the best through that, and to all dispatchers throughout the county and throughout the United States here. So we're fortunate to have you there, because you're a call away. And just this past week, my mom had to call, get an ambulance Friday night, and it went flawlessly. So I can't, the ambulance was there within 4 minutes. Luckily, I brought her home from the hospital last night, so she's doing okay. But it's just that call away, knowing that we have it there, we take for granted. So thank all of you. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. Anybody want to come up to talk on Captain Baknicki?
Yeah, I'd say a few words. So, thank you, Commissioners. We appreciate it. I don't do the job. I supervise them doing the job, but I come over here a lot, and we're talking PSAPs and we're talking next gen, and I think we lose in those conversations, in the technicalities. We lose the backstory as to who's actually running these PSAPs and who's going to make next gen work and deal with the texts and the pictures and the calls. Our center, we handled 83, almost 84,000 911 calls last year. Over 300,000 just calls in and themselves coming into the building. So we're a busy building. The calls are hard. It takes tolls on these ladies and gentlemen that are doing the job, and we really appreciate the hard work they do. And it's a pleasure for me to get to work with them. So thank you for the resolution. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And hey, I'll come up for a picture, and I think we have a copy of the, I don't know, up here.
Here we go. Oh, we need the flag. Yeah, get in there.
We got to bring in the fans, blow your hair.
Madam Clerk, will you continue?
In the engineer's office, resolution approving plans and specifications for Blackmore Estates in Concord Township.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution to advertise for requests for letters of interest for professional services for the LAK Tyler Boulevard Bridge Replacement Project PID number 122361 in the city of Mentor. Proposals received by May 9th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Utilities Department, resolution approving plans, specifications, and estimates of cost in the amount of $145,402.55 for a water line for Blackmore Estates subdivision in Concord Township, Gen number 25-23.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution rejecting the bids received on March 5, 2025 for activated carbon for the Aquarius Water Treatment Facility and approving revised specifications and authorizing re-advertising for bids for the Lake County Department of Utilities bid opening April 30th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Is that just come in too high? Do they?
There's a lot of different versions of activated carbon, and we did not get the variety that we wanted. So
Ah.
we tightened up the specs and are rebidding it.
Hopefully we'll get more bidders this time. Thanks. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving change order number 2 with Shoreline Contractors LLC for the new revetment at Bacon Road Water Treatment Facility, Project 473W 2023, increasing the total contract amount by $402,356.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving final estimate number 3, release of retainage in the amount of $20,867 with Trimore Corporation accepting a 3-year maintenance bond in the amount of $50,775 for Lake County Solid Waste Facility Contract 1 Entrance Drive Reconstruction Project 472L 2023 for the Lake County Department of Utilities.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations and transferring cash within Lake County Department of Utilities Water Fund and Project Fund 595, Union Street Waterline Replacement Project 479W 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In Job and Family Services Department, resolution appointing members to the Lake County Workforce Development Board.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution authorizing execution of a contract with Independence Business Supply procured through Sourcewell on behalf of the Lake County Public Defender's Office for the replacement of furniture in an amount not to exceed $153,971.11.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Jason, this is reimbursed by the state, what, 92%?
Yeah, it's right around there. It's been fluctuating, but fluctuating to the better lately as far as reimbursement, north of 90% reimbursement for public
I know
defender's
that's
office.
good through their fiscal year of.
Yeah, and it's trending well, in the state budget right now as far as maintaining that reimbursement rate. Just as a point of reference, 8-9 years ago, we were in the 46%-ish, so this is great news that helps us out on our budget side. So,
Great, thank you. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving final application number 5, release of retainage in the amount of $24,831 with Schindler Elevator Corporation for the Sheriff Modernization of Elevator number 4 project.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? The Sheriff, you didn't have that as part of the exercise program? Do away with the elevators? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution reappointing Gregory J. Geigrich to the Lake County Senior Citizen Advisory Panel for a term expiring September 30th, 2029.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution appointing John R. Hamela to the Lake County Senior Citizen Advisory Panel for a term beginning September 30th, 2025 and ending September 30th, 2029.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. President,
Yes.
I would say with respect to both of our appointments to the Senior Advisory Panel, there really is no more important role in Lake County than overseeing the senior levy funds for the benefit of all of our seniors, which has been a growing population in Lake County for the last several decades. And we're very grateful to both Greg Geigerich and John Hamilla for being willing to serve their neighbors and their fellow seniors in this capacity. Having their perspective, knowing what seniors need directly, is so important when we budget the taxpayer dollars.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution to accept the proposal from Tyler Technologies procured through Sourcewell on behalf of the Lake County Building Department to provide enterprise permitting and licensing software.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Joel, is this software for the building department?
Yeah, so we currently use Tyler Technologies for our countywide financial software and also for Randy Shop for our utilities billing software. Our billing department had been reviewing their current provider and other providers and thought the timing was right to work through Tyler to integrate the permitting software under Tyler's umbrella as well. This software also services parts of the stormwater department, soil and water, county engineer's office, planning. Jason, am I missing any? Okay, so yes. Yes, the long roundabout answer of yes.
Very good. I know that will streamline the process, I hope, and make it easier for people to get permitted and things. So, very good. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution revising the authority of the county administrator in accordance with Ohio Revised Code, Section 305.30.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $3,950,560.74.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving payment of bills to CT Consultants Incorporated as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $16,072.85.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Abstain?
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $2,155,728.28.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations for general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. That brings us to departmental reports, utilities.
No report today, Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you. Job and Family Services.
Thank you, Commissioner. I have several thank yous to give out this morning. First, I want to start with thanking our Foster Parent Association, who held their 19th annual reverse raffle at Lavera Party Center this past Saturday in Willoughby Hills. The event was a great success, our most successful event to date. So thank you to our Foster Parent Association, our staff who worked very hard to make that possible, There were close to 400 attendees at the event, so it was very well attended by all of our community partners and supporters of our foster parents. Thank you to all three commissioners who supported our event. Joel and Randy to my left, who also supported the event. Again, many folks were there. It was great to see all of our partners there to support our foster parents. And special thanks to Livera. They do a great job accommodating our big group and helping us keep our raffle organized. So we are very grateful to them as well. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who participated in the statewide Wear Blue to Work Day campaign that took place yesterday on April 9th. I know we had a lot of pictures coming in from my staff who were wearing blue, folks at the commissioner's office, so thank you to all of you who wore blue. Juvenile court, the prosecutor's office, victims assistance, so it's great to see so many of our agencies in Lake County supporting April being Child Abuse Prevention Month. We also planted pinwheels in front of our agency yesterday morning. Thankfully, the weather was a little nicer yesterday than it is today, so those pinwheels will be on display probably for about a week as an uplifting reminder of the wonderful childhood we want all children to experience here in Lake County and all over the state, all over the world. Again, lots of folks to thank yesterday who helped us plant our pinwheels, our Job and Family Services staff, a juvenile court judge, Michael De Leon, came over to help us plant pinwheels, as well as BACA. And for those who do not know, BACA stands for Bikers Against Child Abuse. So their Northeast Ohio chapter joined us yesterday at our event to help us plant those pinwheels. So that concludes my report today. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a fun event Saturday. I still blame Summer for getting me all the money, the ticket before the final 10. So maybe next year. Okay, County Administrator.
Nothing work related, I guess, commissioners. I just want to, a birdie told me that it's our sanitary engineer's birthday today. So Randy, happy birthday, along with the other gentleman up top, Mr. Beveridge. I believe it's your birthday today too.
Wow, I didn't realize.
Look
this
at that.
is quite possibly
So happy
the greatest day in
birthday.
the history of mankind, Randy.
Happy birthday to these two fine young gentlemen.
They're so similar. Madam Clerk.
Jason stole my thunder on that. So, twin birthdays. Happy birthday. I did want to mention our next meeting is next week, Thursday, April 17th. We do have a quarterly investment meeting at 9:45 before the regular meeting. And then also next week we have a workshop at 10:30. But again, happy birthday to you both. Thank you.
Thank you.
And legal, I don't think it's your birthday.
No reports, Commissioner.
Is there any old business? So I'll start with old business and say happy birthday to both Randy and Commissioner Beveridge. I'll thank your parents later. But happy birthday, and you're still older than JP, right?
I think so, yes. Okay. I may act younger, but yes, I believe I am.
Okay. So you're still the youngest on the board.
The youngest and the most senior. Contradiction in terms.
That's right. Any new business?
So before we go to new business, I too will wish a happy birthday to Commissioner Beveridge and Engineer Roethlisberger. We're grateful you're with us another round around the sun. Also in old business, speaking of birthdays, I think it is important to note that not one, not two, but 3 dire wolves were born. The first in 10,000 years, so that's pretty old business, thanks to the genetic engineering of a company named Colossal. They were able to, Jurassic Park style, modify Timberwolf DNA using ancient DNA dug up from direwolf bones, and now there are 2 male and 1 female direwolves in captivity, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi. So if you see a wolf running around Lake County, it's not a dire wolf. It's actually probably a coy wolf, which is a coyote wolf hybrid. But Dire wolves are back.
I think it's all AI.
We're one step removed from Jurassic Park, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like I think I'm a little scared. Well, I'll entertain the motion to adjourn.
Did you get to new business?
That was new business.
Oh, okay,
Do you have
sorry.
more?
No, we're good. So moved.
Second,
Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Rakovich.
Aye.